Everyone, my name is Sasha Zika binti Hamisi.
And my name is Siti Nurmakis binti Muhammad Razi.
Today, we are going to talk about a very important issue that affects many people, especially students and teenagers. The issue is bullying. Bullying is not just a small problem. It can happen anywhere, at school, at home, or on the street, and especially online. Bullying is harmful because it does not only hurt people physically but also mentally and emotionally. It can destroy confidence, cause stress, and even affect a person's future. There are four main types of bullying. The first one is verbal bullying, second one is cyberbullying, the third one is physical bullying, and the lastly is social bullying. Let me explain the first two types. The first type is verbal bullying. Verbal bullying happens when someone uses words to hurt or scare another person. Words are powerful, and sometimes they can hurt even more than actions. Example of verbal bullying include inappropriate comments, name calling, taunting, and even threatening to cause harm. Imagine a student being called ugly or stupid every single day. Even though there are no physical wounds, the emotional damage is real. The victim may lose confidence, feel insecure, and even become afraid to speak in class. The second type is cyberbullying. This type of bullying is done through technology such as social media, messaging apps, or mobile phone. Cyberbullying is very dangerous because it can happen anytime, anywhere, and the audience is very large. Example include spreading false information online, prank calling someone, sharing mean or embarrassing photos and videos, or sending hurtful message. This biggest problem with cyberbullying is that once something is posted online, it spreads very quickly and is almost impossible to delete. Victims often feel trapped, helpless, and isolated because the internet never sleeps. So, both verbal and cyberbullying can cause deep emotional pain, even we cannot see it on the outside. Now, I will pass the presentation to my partner.
Thank you. Let me continue with the next two types of bullying. This third type is physical bullying. This is most probably the most visible kind of bullying because it involves force and violence. Physical bullying is when someone uses their body or object to hurt another person. Examples include hitting, kicking, or pushing, tripping or pushing someone, spitting at someone, or even stealing or damage the victim belongs. Physical bullying may leave burned or injured, but the emotional scar can be last much longer. Victims often feel unsafe and afraid to come to school. Some even pretend to be sick or skip the class just to avoid their bullies. The fourth type is social bullying. Social bullying is when a person tries to hurt another person's relationship or reputation. It is less obvious than physical bullying, but it can be just as painful. Examples include leaving someone out on purpose, spreading rumors, embarrassing someone in front of others, or telling people not to be friends with certain person. Humans naturally want to feel included and accept. When someone is isolated or targeted, It destroys their sense of belonging. Victims of social bullying often feel lonely, rejected, and dispassionate. In conclusion, bullying, whatever verbal, cyber, physical, or social, is very harmful and should never be ignored. The effect can last a lifetime. Some victims carry trauma for many years. That is why it is important for us to recognize the sin of bullying, speak up, and support those who are victims. If you ever see bullying happen, do not stay silent. Stand up for what is right and report it to a teacher, parents, or someone you trust. Together, we can create a safer, kinder, and more supportive environment for everyone. Thank you for listening.
Say no to bullying.